artists were, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like 20, 30 years ago, you didn't hear as many collaborations. You know, they didn't want to share the spotlight. And now, everybody wants to share the spotlight. Everybody wants to mix languages and cultures and genres. So I would love that.
Hi, Louis. It's Saeed. I'll ask in English.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of interviewing you in Dubai for that special event that you came. We hope you come back for a public concert in the UAE. Just a question about Calypso.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a great song. You know, one of the interesting things about, I guess, your success is that you, as well as, you know, with the popularity, you also, I guess, introduce people to the genre. I think we, you know, where Culpa and Despacito kind of showed, you know, the reggaeton side. I think what Calypso does is kind of shows the African heritage that kind of comes, with that side. Is that kind of? Can you tell us a little bit about how Calypso came together, and is that exploring the African heritage of the music was kind of part of the, I guess, of the mission of this song, if you don't mind?
That's actually a great point, and I'm glad you were able to sense that, because that's exactly what I was going for. Calypso is a hybrid. I was looking for something fresh. You know, right now pop music, I consider myself a pop artist. My earlier works were very romantic, and I'm still a romantic. I love to sing ballads because I'm a singer. So that part of me will never die. You know, you're always gonna hear me sing romantic songs. Tonight I'm gonna sing some romantic songs. But on the same token, I'm a musician, and I love to, you know, get in the studio and create. And right now, pop music is very influenced by urban music. And reggaeton is a genre which is heavily comes from Puerto Rico. Not all of it, but heavily comes from Puerto Rico. So I'm obviously very influenced by it. So Despacito, especially because it was a collaboration with probably the biggest reggaeton star, Daddy Yankee, was, you know, very kind of labeled as a reggaeton pop song. Échame la culpa to me was more of a Latin song because it's actually vallenato. Vallenato is a Colombian genre. It has the accordion. Although it has a little bit of the reggaeton beat, to me that was more of just like a very Latin song. And Calypso is like, I don't even know how to explain it. And I love that. I love the fact that I can't sit here and tell you exactly what it is. The verses have this very African influence beat, which is starting to really break commercially. In Brazil, is very popular. In Brazilians, they call it funky or funk, and it's that ka 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 ka, which comes from African rhythms. And at the end of the day, I'm from Puerto Rico. We're a mix. We're a mix of Latinos, African. You know, we grow up. We have the rhythm inside of us. So as a musician, as a songwriter, I always look for the next thing, and I always like to introduce new sounds. So Calypso, to me, I was really excited because it was a little bit of a stretch, but I think people are digging it because we all have it inside of us. We all have the rhythm inside of us, and it celebrates kind of the sounds of Africa, of the islands, of, you know, Trinidad and Tobago. That's why I invited Stefflon Don, who is a British rapper, but she's Jamaican, so she has a little bit of that Jamaican flair. So it keeps it kind of in that island vacation mode, and that's what I wanted. I wanted people to hear Calypso and just completely imagine that they're on vacation on a beach somewhere.
Any Dubai show planned?
I hope so. Definitely.
Thank you.
Hello,
We'll
Luis.
take 2 more questions.
Okay. Hello, Luis. Zineb here.
Hola. Okay.
Zineb Alawi from Energy. So, welcome to Morocco. Yandel announced a new collaboration with you and Gianluca Vacci. So, we want more information. Thank
That's
you.
supposed to be a secret. I called Yandel. I was like, shh. Yeah, there's something happening. I'm not allowed to talk about it too much because there's no release date for it, but it's coming soon, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna make you dance. So just be on the lookout. I can't say too much about it because I don't know if it's gonna come out like in a month or 2 or 3, but it's definitely happening.
Thank you.
Hi, Luis. Welcome to Morocco.
Thank you. It's okay, I can hear you.
Okay. My question is, are you excited to meet your Moroccan fans here? And my second question is, a lot of celebrities came to Morocco and tasted Moroccan food. Have you tasted any Moroccan food? And if it's yes, what is your favorite? And are you going to taste Moroccan tea? It's a very famous thing, so I think you should taste it.
Yeah, so I did taste the tea. I just landed. I literally just landed. I did have lunch in the hotel, and I had amazing hotel food. And it was good, and I did taste the tea. That, you know, it's one of those things that you have to taste, and it was. I'm not a tea guy, and I loved it. So I'm very excited to be able to perform here for the first time. You know, I always say that you never forget the first time. You know, the first time is always something that gets engraved in your heart, in your brain, in your soul, and to be able to do it in such a big stage it's huge. So I hope that it's the beginning of a beautiful relationship. I hope that everybody leaves the show tonight wanting to hear more, and that I can come back, you know, very soon. And unfortunately, I have to leave right after the show because I'm in the middle of a beautiful but crazy tour. So I won't get to see a lot, but I'll be back. I have a friend who always invites me, Red One. I'm sure you guys know him. He's a good guy, an amazing musician, and he's always invited me to come back and work with him. So I'm sure you guys will see me back. Thank you guys.